KETK. You're watching East Texas Live.
Welcome back. Well, if you have a sweet tooth, this segment is going to be for you. If you're trying to stay on a diet, maybe moderation is key. But Jennifer Johnson, the owner of Jenn's Piece of Cake, is here with me this morning, and we're talking about how she is rolling around East Texas to make you feel like you are at your grandma's house with some beautiful, and I can just taste it in my mouth right now, delicious treats.
Thank you.
How are we doing?
I'm great. How about you?
I am doing all right.
Awesome.
So kind of tell us about Jenn's Piece of Cakes and kind of how this came to be.
Well, Jenn is Piece of Cake. It's what I do for, it's just like giving people love through food. I love to cook, especially desserts, and it just makes people so happy, and so that's what I like to do. And I started this back in 2009, basically just cooking cakes and giving them to people all the time, and then everybody was like, you need to sell, you need to sell, you need to sell. So I started doing it like at Christmas and Thanksgiving, and then last year around this time I started doing pop-ups, and then I just started all of a sudden. I got a food trailer, and this weekend I'll be opening it.
Wonderful. So where is that food trailer going to be? When are you going to be open? Where can they try these delicious cakes, y'all? They look so good.
Well, I will be at Pez Court, which is on Front Street at 706 West Front Street. It is one of the new food courts here in town, and I'll be there on Saturday from 12 to 6 and on Sunday from 12 to 4.
And is that going to be your grand opening?
That's my grand opening.
Okay,
yes,
so kind of what can people expect? What all type of desserts are you going to have with you?
Oh, I'm going to have everything. I mean, all kinds of cake slices. I will have pies. I will also have candy apples. I will have gourmet chocolate apples. I will have banana pudding and the ever popular cookie pudding, which is banana pudding basically with no bananas, and my bread pudding, which is a fad favorite, and yeah, and there are going to be other food trucks there with me as well. There'll be others there that'll be having their food as well.
Wonderful. Well, my husband and my brother-in-law are a huge fan of banana pudding, so we might have to come try it out. What is your most popular item that you sell?
I think it's the strawberry lemonade cookies and probably the cookie pudding and the bread pudding.
Yeah, and you talked about how this is a labor of love for you.
Oh, yes.
And how did you get started cooking? There's always a story behind it.
Well, of course, both sides of the family. My grandmother's cooked. I was raised by my grandmother, and she cooked. I'm not going to say I watched her like I should have, but I think when I was in college, I got hungry one day, and I got tired of fast food, and I just started cooking, and it didn't taste good the first time. So I started cooking the same food, the same meal all the time until I got it right, and that's how I started cooking.
Yeah, it's a learning experience.
Yes.
Yeah, different things, and yeah, my dad is like that for me. I learned how to cook from my dad, so totally understand. Well, if people are looking to come to this pop-up this weekend for the grand opening or find more information about you, where can they do that?
They can go to my Facebook page, which is Jenn's Piece of Cake, or even my personal page, Jennifer Johnson. But all of the information is on both pages, and I would love to have them come out so they can experience some of this sweetness.
Absolutely. Well, y'all go check them out this weekend. They are going to be here in Tyler for the grand opening. Go get you a bite of these because they look great.